Welcome everybody to the OG Gear All-Star Open here in the CTC Cup Series, the One Goons Cup Series tonight. 5 drivers will advance from this open race to the main race, which will start after the conclusion of this one. Got 20 drivers out here in the open, and only 5 of them will make it to the main race. We're also going to have a fan vote tonight. If you'd like to get your fan vote open and sent in, you still have time. Post that link in chat in just a moment. Fan vote's going to close in 15 minutes. Make sure to get that put in. All right, qualifying underway for the open race. Like Ryan File going to be one of the first ones out, so we'll keep an eye on him. Off of turn 4 to complete his first lap, Ryan File, 29.18. Pretty good lap there for the 81. Ronnie Holmes up to second. Tonight's race, both races are open setup, so all of these guys brought their own speed to the track. They've won in Goons cars. Going to be pretty fast early on. Casey Graves, second on the board. Joseph Madigan to the top of the board. Dips into the 28s, 28.96 for that 76. Matthew Blackley up to 4th, 29.28. Ryan McCombs up to 5th in the 10. Madigan's second lap was slower, so that 28.96 is going to stand. Cole Owen, like first lap, invalidated, so he's going for lap 2. The 09 car. Across the line, 29.37. That'll be good enough for 6th place. Nolan Walker, 29.808 first lap. Got 2 minutes left in qualifying, 18 drivers with the time in. $29.73 for that 77. Up to 14th. That's going to do it. Hunter Eustace up to 15th. So that'll be the last of our qualifiers. Winner of tonight's race gonna get a nice cash prize of $30 plus a brand new pair of OG Gear racing gloves. Pretty cool of them to put those up as a prize. Make sure to check out OG Gear Awesome, awesome stuff over there for your sim racers. All right, qualifying about to wrap up. Remember to leave your window net up. Yep. That's some ball knowledge right there. Wheel knowledge. All right. Driver's going to get on the grid here. All right, starting on the pole, Joseph Madigan, the 76. Outside pole, the 18, Kenny Frisbee. Starting third, Ryan File in the 81. Starting fourth, Casey Graves in the 01. Starting in fifth is the 41 of Matthew Blackley with those horrendous tallies as numbers. Moving on, the 09 of Cole Owen. Again, horrendous, guys. What is this? What are we doing with these numbers? Jeremy Scherer starting in 7th. Wyatt McCombs in 8th. Ronnie Holmes in the 50 plus 7 in 9th. Dalton Hayes in 10th. Jonathan Rains in the 5. Ian Montrose going to be starting 12th. Daniel Well in 13th. Nolan Walker 14th. Hunter Eustace 15th. Quinn Newton 16th. Jonathan Leger 17th. Dakota Lee 18th. Brad Patton 19th. And Abigail Von Exter in 20th. All right. A lot easier when there's only 20 cars out here, that's for sure. Alright, 25 laps here tonight. No green-white checkers here in the open. No funny gimmicks for the open, just 25 laps. Cautions can happen if we have crashes. Joseph Madigan going to be in control of the field here. Alright, coming to green this time. See who's got the best long run setup. And we'll see if we can keep it green for long enough for that to matter. Coming through 3 and 4. Pace car going to pull off here and we'll get the All-Star Open underway. Waiting for the restart zone and green flag in the air. We're racing the All-Star Open. Oh, Casey Graves hard on the outside wall. That's going to be our first yellow. These guys do have fast repairs, but I don't think he's going to get back to pit road to take it. What just happened? Through 3 and 4. Casey, his car just steps out. Oh man, just right up into the outside wall. Catches the 57, 47 in that, and several others. Might have just bottomed out on that bump in 3 and 4. So we were unable to finish lap 1 under green there, but Madigan was able to hold on to the lead. And Casey over the radio confirms he was out of the groove and bottomed out on those bumps that are up higher in 3 and 4. We've seen that so many times in real life in 3 and 4. Texas in real life at this current moment might be a little different than this one we're racing on here tonight, but 3 and 4 is just about the same, and that bump is still just as bad. So Casey has gone 2 laps down. We'll see if he can get that tow done, take the quick repair. Terrible start to him for this All-Star Open. I think he was one of the favorites to make it to the main race, but just unfortunate there. As a reminder, top 5 from this race advance to the main race. And we also have our fan vote. So a total of 6 drivers will be entering the main race from here in this one. 5 of those on speed and 1 from the vote. Make sure to get those votes in. Link is still there. You got 3 minutes left to put those fan votes in. Back to double file, we'll get restarted here. Alright, off 4, pace car is up. Green flag back in the air. Madigan with a good restart. Casey Graves was able to get back out. He's only 1 lap down, so if we get a caution, he'll get that lucky dog. Caution is out right there. Ryan File in 1 and 2. I think he might have just got loose as well. Into turn 1. Up out of the groove just like Casey was. And that, wow, he definitely, that was a Josh Berry moment right there. We're going to ride on board with the 41. I mean, it was a quick snap. That was clearly just the diffuser bottoming out on the racetrack. On board with the 41, Matthew Blackley. There it goes, just that big bump right in turn 2. Sent the car around on him, and he tried to save it, but ended up overcorrecting a little bit. I mean, you just, when you're not expecting to get loose like that, it's so hard to save it in that moment. And all these open setups, these guys are obviously pushing some limits with their ride heights, and well, they're already paying for it. Same type of stuff we see in real life. Just Got to be careful when you're up out of that groove, I guess. So Ryan, I think, yeah, he had to tow it as well, blew the motor. So Casey should get the lucky dog here. And he does. Lucky dog. Oh, one of Casey Graves. He's barking over the radio. He'll be back on that lead lap. So we'll see if he can rebound in that lap 1 wreck. Oh, Cliff, dang it. I'm sorry. Did you just get home or something, or did the earlier start time catch you off guard? Right, back to double file. Like the 01 just picked up a black flag. See what that was about. It was just entering closed pit. He was the lucky dog. Alright, he did some funky stuff. These old tracks, they're not set up quite right. Definitely should have had an opportunity to pit there for him. Alright. Madigan, once again, in control of this restart. See if we can complete a full green flag lap here. Green flag back in the air. And restart for the 76 once again. On the backstretch they go, clean so far. 09 and 18 battle for second. Oh, we got a car loose. I think that was the 5, Jonathan Rains. Looks like he saved it. And now there's wrecking on the front straightaway. Quinn Newton's around. Man. This one I don't think was a setup. I think this might have just been pushing a little too hard. Let's back it up. Three wide through 3 and 4. The 88 to the bottom, 47 to the top. And as they go through the quad oval, they just kind of drive into each other. 88 gets the worst of it, as far as I can tell. The rest of them continued. So the 88, I'm sure, going to be needing a quick repair here. Good thing we got those, because these guys are tearing up race cars already. Ryan File, we'll see, should get the lucky dog here. He is 2 laps down, though, so he'll get 1 back. And we're approaching halfway already, and we have yet to finish a green flag lap for everybody. Ryan File gonna get the lucky dog here, so he'll be back to 1 lap down. I'll be hoping for 1 more yellow in that 81. Oh, and he's still on pit road. Okay, he's down and away. But he was fixing some of that damage. So, if we bring up our tower here... Not sure why it's only showing 12 drivers. Okay. Anyway, if we bring up our tower, fast repairs used, 0 for none, 1 for has used their fast repair, so you can see almost half the field already has gone through a fast repair at this point. Not quite half, but a significant amount of people for it being lap 13. We are past halfway now in this race. Top 5 will make it to the main. And there's nothing up for grabs in this race. All there is up for grabs is those top 5 running spots to get in the main race, so... You're going to see a lot of battling going on around 5th, and not so much for the lead. Lead is not going to be very important for this. Doesn't really guarantee a starting spot or anything. It's just for bragging rights, really. It's that top 5 is what you need. Side by side for second again, Owen and Frisbee. Frisbee clears to second. McCombs and Owen side by side for third. And I think that's our first full green flag lap for everybody. See if we can keep it that way. Lee might have just grabbed the wall. Casey Graves dicing through the field. Madigan sets the fastest lap. We know Casey's fast. He had a lot of speed in qualifying. Qualified 4th for this race. Had that lap 1 incident, so he's definitely climbing up right now. He's about to be inside the top 10 if he can get by this 91. Meanwhile, the battle for 5th, still heating up. Montrose trying to stay inside that top 5, but Blackley clears up into the top 5. Now he's on the back bumper of Wyatt McCombs for 4th. Higher up you can get, that's more of a buffer you have to outside the top 5. So I said it doesn't matter too much about getting the leader up there, but you definitely want to be as high as you can be for that buffer. And Casey again. Oh no, there goes Jonathan Rains. He's off the nose of somebody. We stay green. That might have been the 91. I'm not entirely sure. It looked like a green car. It was somewhere behind it, but wow. Luckily we stay green. If we get a caution for the next 4 or 5 laps, I mean, it'll be close on being able to finish the race under green. For 4th, Matthew Blackley, Wyatt McCombs. Oh no, Ronnie Holmes, he's getting loose. Ian Montrose, they both save it. And a caution is out toward the back. Hunter Eustace is around off 4. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, wow. Okay. So upon first glance, looks like the 47 kind of drove it in there. And yeah, just slid right up into the 29. And then drove into him again while he was trying to save it. I'll put us under caution. So I think this will be our last caution, or our last restart. If we get a caution after this, it's going to end the race. So we were talking about Casey Graves trying to make his way into the top 5. He is 1 spot out, so he's definitely going to hope this goes green. He's got 1 spot to go to make it in this race. Ryan File gets back on the lead lap. Should be going back to double file here. Go green with 3 laps to go. Joseph Madigan, I mean, at this point, with how many laps are left, he's shown the speed. He's just got to run a decent few laps here to end the race and he'll be in. Same with Kenny Frisbee. Lots going to have to go wrong with him. I mean, top 2 here, you're really going to have to screw up or get screwed to finish outside the top 5. As for everybody else, I think 3rd, 4th, and 5th, they're still going to have to drive pretty hard. I mean, it's totally possible they have a bobble or somebody gets into them and they can fall out here. So they got to be careful, and they got to make sure they just drive it how they have been. I mean, they've been doing a great job staying up there. Casey Graves, we know he's got the speed to get in that top 5. He drove from like 15th or 16th on that last restart, so see what he can do. Not going to have much time to get that 1 spot he needs. We will announce the fan vote winner after this race concludes. And I'll say it is close, and it's going to depend on who finishes inside the top 5. So here we go. Pace car is off. 1 more restart. Green flag back in the air. Side by side for second, as they have been the last few restarts. Frisbee and Owen. They're 3 wide back here. Back to 2 wide. These guys are fighting hard for that top 5. They know they need to get there, especially before caution comes out. Jeremy Scherer making a late charge on the outside. There's 3 wide right here for 6th. Oh man, Quinnute's tight. Scherer got way loose. Got way out of the groove right there. Casey makes the move to the bottom, trying to get back in 6th. Coming to the white flag right here. Casey's up to 6th. Matthew Blackley's in that final transfer spot. Oh, Frisbee just got the wall off of 4. Side by side for 2nd. It's going to bottleneck these guys. Casey Graves, 1 spot out. He sends a huge send into turn 1. Gets to the outside of Blackley. And it's just not going to stick for him there. Down the backstretch they go for the final time. Huge blocks here for the final transfer spot. Blackley on the hot seat. Graves to the outside. Coming down to the line. Madigan's going to win it, but for top 5, here they come. At the line, Casey Graves steals the final transfer spot. And Matthew Blackley gets in on the fan vote. Fan vote winner, the 41 of Matthew Blackley. Congratulations. Joseph Madigan takes home the win here in the Open. All right.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh man, I feel a lot better now after. I screwed up qualifying. I screwed up the first lap. I got back in the field. I'm like, hopefully this just works out. And then the little bit of a run we got helped me. I passed, I don't know, 7 or 8 cars, and I just made it stick there in the last lap. I don't know, but I really don't. I was really just hoping to get to 5th, and then the yellow come out, and then I didn't have to worry about anything, but didn't get the best restart. And oh man, that was definitely a heart pumping moment. Yeah, we got a hot rod, so hopefully qualify a little bit better, and we'll see how we do. Thank you.
I got you, man. Okay, first off, the stream says you're muted, by the way. But second off, bro, I don't know what happened, but Wyatt must have like checked up in 3 years, like he must have drove it in, and like Casey just came right around the outside, and I looked to my right, and there's 2 cars. I'm like, bro, I'm cooked. And bro, when I saw the relatives flash to 6th, I was like, bro, if I miss from this, like, I'm gonna cry. and and then, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, my team was like, oh, it's okay, man, it's okay, whatever. And then you keyed up, and you were like, you told me I made it, and I was like really happy.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm glad it all worked out that way. Now that just a straight up top 6 make it, couldn't have done it better myself. So congrats on that. And
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know where all those fans came from, man. You really brought them all out, didn't you?
I sent it to my mom. I sent it to my friends.
Oh, that'll do it. You did a good job advertising, clearly. So nice job. All right, we'll see you in the main. Good luck.
Yeah, see you.
All right, we're gonna end the stream here. Make sure to tune in for the All-Star main here in 25 minutes, I think, if I have my times right. But we got to get all this stuff squared away to get everybody in the main race before it starts. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to tune in, like I said, in about 25 minutes. We'll be back live for the All-Star race. But until then, thanks for watching.